Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So, today was an absolute fucking eye opener. Today we went to the Barcelona training facilities and watched the actual real deal Barcelona Academy kids play from ages like 8 to 17. And I tell you what, I'm starting to get an appreciation for football now. Like, I've never really watched it, and I've never really even thought about the skill. It always just seemed a little bit lame to me. And I tell you what is lame, and it's fucking driving me nuts, is these players going down with fake injuries to get a penalty or a free kick. And the kids do it as well. Like, my son played a friendly game against the Spanish kids the other day, and the Spanish kids, like, I would say like 10 of them dropped, and they humour the little cunts as well. The cunts will be on the ground, and some dude with a first aid kit will run out there. Just get the fuck up, kid. And they do it through all levels as well. 9s, 10s, 13s, fucking 14s, 17s, up until the professionals. Anyway, Le Boyle is getting a le respect for the game of football because you can see it. I can see it. I've seen it since I've been here. Like, you have the club level, like the junior local club level, which is who my son was playing against. And the game is, well, it's faster here, even at that level, than it is in Australia. But the game's slow, and there's a lot of soccer balls bouncing 10 meters off the foot, and there's a lot of missed passes. Like, it's sloppy and it's slow. Then I saw the Barcelona 8-year-olds, 9-year-old kids, and they're just basically like little professionals. Like 85 or maybe 80% of the skill is already there. It's just the physical side. They just don't have the physical. Like, they're doing some wild shit out there at 9 years old. I took a little bit of footage, so I'm going to do a big dump on the Patreon at some point fucking tomorrow. The thing is, it only uploads one video at a time, so I have to do separate videos for everything, but I'll do it. Anyway, the 8 and 9-year-old kids, I had my son watching it, and it's like, yeah, it's like they're playing a different sport. So the 8 and 9-year-old kids, and these are like the best kids in the world, I assume, but they look real good. And it doesn't stop there. You watch the 10s afterwards, and they're even slicker than the 8 and 9-year-olds. But the thing is, the higher up you go, the less time you have. It's just so fast. The game develops so fast. So watch the 13s and 14s and then the 17s. And the 17s are basically professional soccer players. They could probably beat every adult team in Australia. The under 17s Barcelona Academy kids, for sure, actually. So I was watching the 17s, and you're looking at these kids, and you're like, there's just, like, everyone makes mistakes. There's mistakes, but there's absolutely no simple errors. Or if there is, like, it's in the scramble, or there's like 5 a game or something. In 90 minutes, someone will miss a pass. Like, there's just no mistakes. And you're like, how do they get better than this? These guys are phenomenal. And then we went to a professional game. So this is all today. So I got to see every level of soccer. And today we went and saw Espanyol versus Atletico Madrid. And I was like, wow, they get better and they get much better. So when you're at that level, the only way to get through the defense and the defenders, because they're on you immediately. Like, you have no time to stop and trap the ball and look around and think and then pass, unless you're in the back. But like, when you're attacking, a defender's on you within like 0.1 of a second. So you have no time to do anything. So everything has to be sort of second nature. And then you have to be creative on top of the platform of just second nature skill. Like it doesn't matter how the ball's coming to them, they can stop it at any speed, any height, any bounce. They've got a way to trap it or fucking just bounce it off a part of their body so it falls directly at their feet and at speed and just under complete control. It's like mesmerizing once you look at it. And then they've got to do all this with high pressure defenders coming at you. And then on top of this, like the defense is so tight that you almost have to just invent shit. You've just got to like break the line somehow. And that's where like your Griezmann's or Griezmann or whatever the fuck his name comes in. He had a shit game, but you could tell like he's there to create. Like he's like an artisty type player. I think he's a French dude. I've never seen him play before, but you could see he was very dangerous. So I really am starting to get a newfound respect for not the players' injuries. God, even in the Atletico Madrid game, there was a couple like they're down, they're rubbing their ankle, face in the grass, they're rolling around, agony, pure agony. The umpire doesn't call it. They stay down for a little while longer. They look up, they see the players going, then they bounce back up and just jog off. Just fine, completely fine. They need to bring in some sort of reprimand for fucking fake injuries. It's so gross. Like, it's so gross going from like a contact sport or watching contact sports, even playing a little bit here and there, to watching some faggot pretend he rolled his ankle and then pop straight back up. It's infuriating, but I am starting to like it. I could probably watch soccer now, I think. Well, high level soccer. I don't know about Australian soccer. Is Australian soccer good? I just remember watching Australian soccer and thinking the ball really bounces off their foot quite far. I remember watching the Australian national team in the World Cup and going, why is the ball bouncing so far off their foot every pass? And the Spanish guys, it looks like it's glued to their foot. Can we sort that out somehow? Something happens after like the age of 9 here. They just become one with the ball and we don't. Anyway, fucking that'll do it for tonight. I've got one more day tomorrow. We're going to see the Barcelona game. There's the closing ceremony. It's been a long fucking week. I'm exhausted. I'm done with the trainings. I'm over it. I'm ready to just relax, have a siesta, have some more tapas, and then go home. So that'll do for tonight. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you the fuck later.